I haven't worn jeans in a while. I think I need to unbutton one. Oh. Ugh, quarantine props. Hey babe, welcome to my nail tour. So for today's video, I thought it'd be kind of fun to walk you guys through my nail stuff that I have at home. I do have a lot more stuff in a storage unit. This is just the stuff that I use the most, that I need. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Also, I do know that the salons are closed during this time, and that really sucks for a lot of people who regularly get their nails done. And I know a lot of nail techs are offering press-ons, and I know a lot of people have lost their jobs, and even if nail salons were open, they wouldn't be able to afford to go and get their nails done if they wanted to. With that being said, there is a giveaway at the end of this video. Yes, I'm going to be giving away not one, but 2 sets of press-ons to 2 of you subscribers. So stay tuned for the end of this video to see how to enter for that. Anyways, let's get on with the nail tour, okay? The juicy stuff. First things first, I have this. It's a Valentino fan filter thingy. I don't know, I bought it a couple of years ago. It's very expensive. That almost hit me in the face, dude. Chill out. But it does help suck in any extra dust from when you're doing nails, and also odor. Odor is my biggest thing. I hate the smell of acrylic, so this drastically helps reduce that. On to the next. I do have these large like bins that I just keep here in my closet and stuff. This holds my many regular nail polishes. I basically just use these for my toes. That's why there's not so many. But yeah, that's my regular polish. I also have some extra disinfected nail tools. These basically just have a cuticle pusher, a cuticle nipper, nail clippers, and a brush. You know what I mean? The basics that you need. Always gotta have a couple extra sets of these. This is where I hold like a lot of my extra stuff. So when I need to fill up, this is where I need to go. So extra cotton nail wipes, such things, an extra apron, lots and lots of nail files, guys. Lots of nail files. I use different nail files for different things. So I have larger ones for acrylic, buffers. These ones I might use for Gel-X, and then I have regular manicure files. You know, you gotta have options as a nail tech. Also, I have a huge thing of new buffers, and I just want to tell you guys that these awesome little containers that I have, I got from Daiso in Ontario Mills, and I love them. They're just awesome. They're so nice. So get your little cheap containers from Daiso. It's worth it, I promise. Moving on to the next bin is this one, which is a complicated bin. I mean, a lot of my stuff is really not that organized. But in here I have my nail swatches for all of my gel colors. You know, in case I go anywhere, they don't have to like look at all the polishes. They can just look at the little swatches. My nail license, that's a must, you know. We gotta keep things legal around here. I have my airbrush tool, which I've only used like twice. Oh, that is not supposed to do that. So this is the top, and down here, this is like the handle part. Okay, but yeah, I've only used it twice. It works great. It was very, very expensive, but it's kind of a mess to clean, if I'm being honest. And I do have some colors here, you know, yellow, orange, pinks, nudes, white. White is the most popular. But most importantly, what this holds, what this container holds are all of my Gel-X tips. Guys, look at these. I have so many, from coffin to stiletto to square to round. I have so many and I love them. I love Gel X. If you don't know what Gel X is, don't worry, babe, I got you. Next video next week is a Gel X tutorial. What? I know, you guys have been waiting for this crap and I'm so late to the game. I am so sorry, but baby, I got you. So stay tuned for next week's video. We're gonna talk Gel X. It's awesome, I love it. It's a great substitute for a lot of people. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is basically my Gel X home, where I hold all my tips and stuff. Oh, this is just nail glue. I use this when you have Swarovskis to dry the glue really quick so the stones stay in place better. It smells horrible. So whenever I spray this on people, I'm like, turn your head, dude. Like, you don't want to be inhaling that stuff. But yeah, that's it. For those. On to the next. What's next? Oh, I do have these awesome travel cases for my gel polishes. It holds on both sides 2 rows of 24. So there is 48 polishes per container. So I have over 100 for sure. It ranges from OPI to Indie Girl, Gelish, Perfect Match, C&D. I got a lot of different brands. Just because sometimes some brands I like better than others, you know? We can't always love one thing. These actually came from a website called AliExpress.com. Shout out to an old colleague of mine slash friend, Jasmine. She introduced AliExpress to me, which changed my life doing nails. Oh my god, you can get so much cheap stuff. Really awesome cheap stuff. It does come internationally, you know, from far overseas. So sometimes it does take a little bit longer to arrive, but I've never purchased something and been unhappy. Like, these things are seriously amazing. And also I was actually gonna buy a lot more gel polishes come Nail Pro this year, which is usually in April, May. I think it's usually in May, I can't remember, or the end of April, something like that. But obviously that's not gonna happen this year because, you know, you can't have large groups of people around each other. So I won't be buying a ton of gel polish this year from anyone, which sucks. Maybe next year, or maybe when Nail Pro comes back. But until then, this is what I got. It's not a ton, but for a personal collection, it is quite a lot. And I did recently throw a lot away because they were old or they were just ugly colors that I was never gonna use on myself, or no one ever picked them. So I threw a bunch out, and this is my final collection, which I love them. I like all my colors. I even saved, I don't know if you recognize down there, the Beatles gel polish from Amazon. Maybe I'll buy some more of those one day because they were pretty cheap. So this is what I use to travel around with my gel polishes, and they're really amazing. I love them. I highly recommend them. Super cheap. I think I got them for like $11 from AliExpress.com. In here, this is what I would call like nail art junk drawer. You know, we all got that one drawer that's just like, you don't even know. There are no words. That's this container. It's full of so much crap. I have a ton of Mylar foil thingamabobs, makeup sponges, lots of striping tape, stickers, nail foil. I have stamping thingamabobs, colored acrylic chromes, nail tips. I don't know why those are in there. And also this really cool thing is from AliExpress as well. And when you're doing press-ons, you just like put the nail on there and you can hold this to do your nail. It's a really nifty little gadget that I got from AliExpress, and it's really compacted. But yeah, this is my little junk drawer. It's just got random stuff in it, you know. We're just not really gonna talk about it, okay? Put it over there. Let it be. Next up, I have this, which this giant container is also from Daiso in Ontario Mills. I'm sure Daisos are elsewhere. That's just the only one I know of. But in this container, I hold my acrylic tips tips. I do use clear tips because that's what I was taught using. I'm a creature of habit. Once I learn something, if it works, I just continue to use that method basically. I have square and stiletto tips, and the reason I have stiletto tips is because if someone is getting stiletto, round, or almond, it just saves me so much filing time versus using a square tip. So that's why I like to have both shapes on hand. The biggest, most exciting part of this box, in my opinion, and a funny little story, is I have these two little OPI polishes, which are very old. I think they came out when I was in high school, which was almost 8 years ago, which is really, really sad. This is a collab that OPI and Gwen Stefani did together. If you know me, you know that Gwen Stefani was like my idol growing up. I loved her. I mean, I'm even wearing a No Doubt shirt, and no, that was not planned. But yes, I love Gwen Stefani. She was the first concert I ever went to. No Doubt is my jam. Love them. But anyways, when they did a collab together, I jumped on it. I bought one, used it, and was like, I need one where I'm never gonna open it. It's just gonna be a souvenir. So that's why I have two. One is for use, one is for keeping for keepsake. End of story. It's a beautiful shade of red, and I do wear a lot of red polish on my toes, so I had to have two, you know? It's just a personal thing. Also in this kit, I have all of my like Swarovski crystals and charms. Let me just tell you guys, all of my nail charms came from AliExpress. You can buy like 10 charms for like 50 cents on AliExpress. It's pretty crazy. So all of my charms range from different colors to pineapples, shells, skull hands, peace signs, cactuses, all kinds of crazy stuff. They all came from AliExpress, so I am extremely grateful for my old friend Jasmine sharing that website for me, because it literally changed my life. It changed the nail game for me. Other than that, I do have all of my Swarovskis in here, which are in size order from largest to smallest, smallest to largest, and I do have lots of colored Swarovskis, not as many because it's not really as popular for clients to request colored Swarovskis, but I have them in case somebody wants them. We got them. And then I also have, this is like where I put all of my fake crystals, because you know, we can't be putting these step ones with our real ones, you know? Like, these are the ugly stepsisters that you didn't want, but you got them and they ain't going nowhere. So we just keep them on hand, you know? We keep them separate from all the other things. So yeah, this is my Swarovski collection, aka my crystal charm collection. I'm pretty proud of myself for what I have for it being a personal collection. I do actually have a book where I glued all the crystals and charms into it, so like the nail swatches, when someone comes, they can just open the book and see which ones they like versus looking at all these containers. But that's in the storage unit. Also, I have these, which are hair foils. They use them when you go and get your hair highlighted. I just tear them into threes for when I remove gel polish, and it's just really easy to use them. So I just get these at my local Cosmo Prop. Now on to this big daddy. This case, seriously, has been with me since beauty school. So that was quite a long time ago. It's an OPI case. I don't know if you guys can see, but it says OPI up there. It's been freaking through it all, dude. It's been bruised and battered, but she is hanging on tight. I love this case so much. I will never get rid of it. I love her. Anyways, let's just open her up. Look inside. See, it's OPI. This is what it is. It's not very large. Eventually, I would love to get a much larger nail case where I can put a lot more other stuff in that larger case, but until then, this is what I got. And I'm not mad about it. So this area is just a, I was gonna call it a drawer, a pocket Is that what it would be? A pocket. And I just have random stuff in here. Some extra paper towels for when I do my nails. This is a nail brush holder, which I don't use, but if I'm going somewhere and I know I only need like 4 or 5 brushes, I'll use this one. I also have some sanitary wipes for when I go anywhere to wipe the table down and sanitize it. I have some safety glasses, you know, for when you're picking off your stones. They do fling everywhere. I've gotten them in my eyes, I've gotten them in my nose, I've gotten them down my shirt. So this just protects your eyes, because those Swarovskis, when they're stuck on there, they're really stuck. So gotta keep your eyes protected. I also have these really cute little like inspirational card things that one of my old bosses used to put on my nail station when I would get there. I don't know, she just was a really like nice person. She was really good at like inspiring our employees and stuff like that. So like this one says, reach for the stars, you don't have to be tall to see the moon, which is an African proverb. And then she wrote, Jenna, you are a ray of sunshine, hugs from Tam. So she was just a really nice woman. So I kept those because they just make me smile. As you can see, my thing is falling apart because she's old, but I still love you. Into the deeper stuff, this is my nail brush thing, clean brushes and tools. This is actually a artist brush holder thing. I got it from Michael's. I think you can get it at Hobby Lobby too. And I like it because it has 3 sections. So I separated them to, this is like my acrylic gel brush section. These are like art brushes. And then these are all of my tools that I would need, like crystal pickers and chrome sponge things, all kinds of stuff. So I recommend, if you have a lot of stuff, to get one of these things too. This is my apron. I have been wearing the same style OPI apron since school. They gave us this one and I loved it so much that I've gotten a few more since, because they do get pretty raggedy through the years. I have cute little pins on here, OPI pins, which are from my old friend Jasmine. She got me these OPI pins and I seriously was so freaking excited because I love them so much. I've been trying to find these OPI polish pins for years, and she found them and gave them to me, and she's amazing. I also have a chill pill pin because, you know, when you're working with clients and they give you attitude, I just want them to remember to like take a chill pill, you know, like it's not that serious. That's my apron. I have an extra one of them also. Wipes, gotta have clean nail wipes. Acetone, this is just a little pusher top. Can get one of those on AliExpress.com, super cheap. I have my Koopa Mani Pro Passport over here to the left. Oh my gosh, come out. And this is like the Phantom series because it's all black. I love this. I've been using Koopa drills since I was in beauty school. I love them so much. So that's my most latest one. I think this one was like $400 or $500, like really expensive, but super worth it. I have my lamp here. Let me get all these wires out. This was my first gel lamp that I ever got. It was a gift from my mother. It's an OPI lamp with this attachment. It's an overhead lamp that plugs in and it turns on. This is an LED lamp and it is my ride or die. I love this lamp so much. It hasn't died on me yet, thank the Lord, because when it dies I'm going to probably cry because they don't make this lamp anymore. The new ones are super cheap and super bad. This one is metal. It's super sturdy, super durable. It's just amazing. So this is my go-to lamp that I have that I keep in here. Now on to the bottom drawer. Let's tilt you guys down a little bit, eh? So this is the bottom drawer. This is where a lot of the magic is in my nail work. In this first row, I have basically base coats and top coats. They range from Gelixir to Gelish, OPI, Koopa, Indie Girl. I have a Wildflowers matte top coat and black matte top coat. I do have an extra lamp. This one is from Amazon. It was a gift to me. I did ask for it because I needed a lamp that was also UV. So this is a hybrid lamp. It's LED and UV, where my OPI one is just LED. Now the reason I wanted this is because this matte top coat does not work in this OPI LED lamp. It doesn't fully cure. So I don't know why this is the only lamp it doesn't work with for whatever reason. That's why I asked for that hybrid lamp, and it cures the whole thing just fine. I don't know what's the dealio. Anyways, moving on. This second section, I have my Gel X stuff, my primer and dehydrator, some nail glue for Swarovski's, primers. I have this antiseptic liquid thing where if I cut somebody, put a little dab of this. It's called Infalab Liquid Stipic. I don't know how to say that. Probably should go back to school. But if you put that, a little drop of that where it's bleeding, it'll stop the bleeding and clog it temporarily. It does kind of burn though. I also have, these are little LED flashlights for my Gel X, which again, I will go over more in depth next week's video. I also have my #1 black that I use for when I do like really detailed art on nails is the Presto Art Liner. But this is my favorite gel liner to use. It's so black, it doesn't move, it's amazing. This is my alcohol thing, some cuticle oil. I have store-bought cuticle oil, and I also have my homemade cuticle oil, drip dry. This is my nail tip glue that you use for acrylics, and I also have my drill bits, if I can get them out. Hello, come on. Oh my gosh. These are my clean drill bits. I have a lot more, but they're dirty. I need to sanitize and disinfect those. But these are my clean drill bits that I put in here, all different shapes and sizes. And then over here, I have a manicure bowl. I have my acrylic powder. My monomer is up here. It doesn't fit in the drawer down there. A little mason jar of sanding bands. Lots of Dappin dishes. One for powder, liquid, acetone, whatever you need to use them for. It's nice to have a bunch of them. And then in here, I have my Extend Gel, my Mission Control colors, which I like to use these for a lot of art, and just some Vitro colors, and Diamond Gel, which is for when you have like clusters of Swarovskis. That stuff like makes that shit stick. But yeah, that's basically a tour of all my nail stuff that's at home. Again, I have a lot more in storage, but this is like the stuff that I would use the most for myself or whatever, you know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't excruciatingly boring, because I don't know, maybe it's boring for you some guys. But stay tuned for next week's video, because I'm gonna show you guys how Gel X works, what it is, why I like it, and yeah, I'm excited for that. I know you guys have been wanting more tutorials, so I promise they're coming. They're coming. On to the juicy stuff. Let's talk giveaway. Basically, it's pretty simple. If you want to enter the giveaway, you gotta be subscribed. I mean, come on, it's obvious. So make sure you're subscribed, and all you gotta do is comment down below, "Hey babe," and then just say something nice, you know? This crazy time, a lot of people are spreading negativity. I don't know why. Like, dude, we gotta be nice. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Say something positive about yourself, about your situation, about the world. I don't know. Just say anything nice along with "Hey babe," because we're babes here. I will announce the winner for these 2 giveaways, because again, I'm gonna do 2 sets of nails for 2 separate people. I will announce those winners in next week's video. So hopefully by Wednesday, Thursday, the latest, you guys will know who won this week's giveaway. And if you guys like this and want to see more things like this, maybe I'll do more, or maybe I'll do it on my Patreon. If you're interested in joining my Patreon, join the Babe Gang. There's a link down there. You can click what tier you want to be a part of. I post a lot more exclusive content that you don't see on my regular channel, and there's just a lot more stuff going on there. So if you're interested in becoming a Patreon and maybe having more giveaways on on Patreon. Click that link down there in the description. With that being said, today's video shout out goes to Hannah. So shout out to you, Hannah. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are. That's it for this week's video. So I will see you guys all next week on next week's video. Don't forget to enter that giveaway. Don't forget to spread love and positivity. And don't forget to tune in the next couple weeks for some awesome nail tutorials. Love you. So long and farewell, my babe. Oh God, my pants are really tight. Bye.